All right, y'all. We are back with another video, and Doug is in Exile has another one for us because we already been knowing what Fannie Willis is trying to pull on Donald Trump. We know what Jack Smith is trying to do, and of course, we all know what Latitia James is trying to do. Then she trying to sue Trump. You ain't gonna be able to sue Trump, especially not all the stuff that was caught on video that Latitia James has been saying about Donald Trump the whole entire time. So this one right here is definitely going to be good. It's a breaking Backfired. New court action reverses Latitia James' war on Trump, which I feel like this case should have been thrown out. We already knew it was a corrupt judge. That judge in New York City was corrupt. We already know Latitia James is corrupt. She looking for money. She want to use Trump to try to get reelected and all type of crap. It's crazy how a lot of these people try to use Trump to try to win and surge in their position. It's just crazy to me. Do all this talking about Donald Trump, you can say what you want, but he's winning in the polls. He's leading in almost every poll, and they don't like it. It pisses them off that Trump is winning. And like I keep saying, and like Trump said, every time they put an attack on Trump, all they doing is helping him in the polls every single time. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep trying to attack him. Keep trying to paint these lies on him, just like y'all said with this with the Jan 6 situation. You lied on this man for the last 3 years, and then Mike Johnson released them tapes, and it straight destroyed the left narrative, killed that narrative. So we already know how they is. We know they like to lie. But like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. And shout out to everybody that always stay to the very end and watches the entire video. Because if y'all watch the entire video and hit that like button, YouTube will share my video with more people, so the video can get out and more people can see my reaction to the video. So I appreciate everybody that always watches to the end and hit that like button. I really, really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's dive straight to it.
Donald Trump remains this worldwide phenomenon, and no matter who tries to go against him, in this case, it is Latitia James and Fannie Willis, and where they thought they would end up turning him under, and instead the black vote is completely backfiring on them. We have the stunning poll that I'll get to at the end, but first I'm going to show you kind of an overview of where Trump's at and why there was a major turn this week, and it's all good news. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is where all the happy people are, because we don't let the Democrats steal our smile, no matter how crappy they act. So here's the first headline. If Manchin runs for president, really be a spoiler and throw the election to Trump. So this is Joe Manchin out of West Virginia, who has been toying with a run for president. And people aren't sure if he's going to take more votes away from Trump or Biden because he's a Democrat. He's one of the most hated guys on the right. So he is going to absolutely carve into Joe Biden. Manchin pushes back on warnings from Democrats, arguing in a Fox News interview that, quote, I would never be a spoiler for anybody. That's a huge self-own. You should absolutely get out of the race if that's what you think. As he openly flirts with a third-party run for president in 2024, Senator Joe Manchin has plenty of people in his party terrified that that the moderate from West Virginia will unintentionally hand the White House over to former President Donald Trump, and I like that. There's another one. I just want you to you'll see a theme in all these headlines coming. It's Democrats are losing. Here's political. Biden's poll numbers aren't just bad, they're getting worse.
Exactly.
As if it's possible. And by the way, it's not going to get any better because he's not going to suddenly start getting younger. He's not going to suddenly start getting his mind back. The polls keep getting worse for Biden. Trump's vote share in national polls is higher than at any time in the past year. Another win. There's more. Now, here they're trying to throw shade at and put distance between we evangelicals and Trump. Here's 3 headlines. This is from The Guardian. Trump called Iowa evangelicals, quote, so-called Christians, and, quote, pieces of shit. a book says. Same headline, Daily Beast. Trump called evangelical leaders pieces of shit. New book claims. By the way, usually they would star out the word shit in a headline, but they showed it to make sure that you got the full impact because they're trying to hurt Trump.
Exactly. That's how they try to do.
Newsweek, Trump called evangelicals, so-called Christians, talked conspiracy in this book. This was from 2016. They're talking about, the book is talking about stories from 2016 when Trump said, "To Corinthians," remember that? But Tony Perkins ended up, instead of endorsing Trump, endorsed Ted Cruz. And Trump said, "These fake Christians," he was angry at them, which I'm sorry, but it is to the Guardian and all these headlines. I don't care what Trump thinks of evangelicals. He can think that they're all fake. He can think whatever. He can think I'm fake. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to vote for him to save the country and save the world.
Exactly.
How's that? So this is not going to put any distance between evangelicals and Trump. Nice try, guys. Desperate. Here's the New York Times. Could Nikki Haley, really beat Trump? Big donors are daring to dream. Big donors, keep throwing your money down that pipe. Just throw it down the toilet. I hope you lose all of your money and invest all of it on Nikki Haley. If you're a billionaire, give her all $100 billion, because you might as well fill up a lake with it and go water skiing on it. By the way, while you're at it, just throw some billions at me. If you're going to waste.
If anybody going to vote for Nikki Haley, if you think Nikki Haley will beat Trump, then something is definitely wrong with you. We need Trump back in the White House to get this country back to where it was when he was there. Because since Biden has been in the White House, look what we have been going through. The man cannot finish sentences. He will start a sentence out, then he'll just all of a sudden just forget he'll just forget everything. He'll just forget what he was finna say. I mean, it's just little stuff like that. He always tripping over everything. I mean, we was talking about like the border and stuff like that. Look what he said about that. Called it racist. And then Trump asked for a apology from Biden. Biden ain't gave Trump his apology yet. Just like Trump said, look at all these Biden indictments that they put on him. See, this right here is what we've been talking about. Biden is destroying this country. Even if you on the left and you somebody that voted for Joe Biden, look at this. So a lot of us say we don't feel sorry for you because y'all was the one put this man in the White House. Y'all the one believed in Joe Biden. So the stuff that we going through, you should be happy because you put him in there. You voted for him. Now you got a lot of people on the left. You got Bill Maher. You got all of these people. Michael Rappaport, him too. You got all these people calling out Joe Biden, telling him he needs to drop out because he's not going to beat Trump. The reason they want him to drop out because they figure if they can get somebody in there that's going to go against Trump, they think that that'll drop Trump poll numbers. That's what they think, because I've said this before. I don't care who you put in there. I don't care if Joe Biden decides to drop out and y'all going to put Michelle Obama, Barack, or whoever y'all want to get. It don't matter. I still don't see anybody beating Donald Trump. We have to get Donald Trump back in there immediately. There's no way that we can go another 4 years with bumbling Joe Biden. Ain't no way. We won't have a country if Biden do 4 more years. We won't have a country. Because right now, he's already destroying it. The man don't even know what to do. Just like they said, they don't even think he even running the White House. They said Barack is. But it's just the little things like this, the falling, can't finish sentences. And this main statement, he said this: if you having a hard time figuring out if you for me or Trump, then you're not black. What kind of statement is that? Why would you say something like that? If we have a hard time figuring out if we for him or Trump, then we ain't black. That is just one of the stupidest statements I've heard somebody say before. That just stupid. I just don't get it. So if we want to save this country, whether you like it or not, Trump is the way. So y'all keep trying to put all these indictments on it, keep trying to put them in courtrooms, just like this corrupt New York City judge Engeron and him and Latitia James. That's why everything that they trying to do is backfiring on them. And I love it. Just like Fannie Willis, she tried to get a speedy trial going. Got thrown out. No, it ain't gonna be no speedy trial. Jack Smith, like all of these people trying to attack one man. Because he's winning. They don't want him in there. You got a lot of them on the left talking about, if Trump get in there, he going to try to get me arrested. Look what y'all been doing to him. Y'all been trying to get him arrested for the longest, for the last 7, 8, 9 months. Y'all been trying to get this man arrested. But now you saying, well, if he get in there, he going to try to get me arrested. But y'all all on the train right now trying to get him arrested. Remember when he took the mugshot of everybody on the left, they was happy. Oh, Trump finna go to jail. We got him. And then the mugshot go viral. And then it boosted his poll numbers. Every time y'all try to do something to this man, it backfires. And I love it. Every time y'all try something and it backfires, I love it. Every single time. So keep doing what you're doing. He's winning in the polls. He's going to be the president next year. Trump 2024, whether you like it or not. He's going to be in there.
And throw away the lake with it and go water skiing on it. By the way, while you're at it, just throw some billions at me. If you're going to waste it and throw away, literally giving money to me is probably more effective than giving your money to Nikki Haley.
I'm telling you.
I have a better chance of winning than Nikki Haley does against Trump.
You heard Doug. He said he got a better chance of winning. I feel like I got a better chance than Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley ain't winning nothing. Right now, she got a Vivek problem because Vivek bent on her neck. He ain't playing around. Now you got Chris Cuomo trying to call Vivek out, talking about why he doing Nikki Haley like that, but yet he didn't hear the stuff that Nikki Haley was saying. That I know that Chris Cuomo heard what Nikki Haley was saying about Vivek, like the past 2 debates, GOP debates. But then as soon as he say something back, as soon as Vivek say something back to it, now he want to, why are you doing her like that? I'm telling you, man, these people are just hypocrites, man. A lot of them just hypocrites. Like they don't hear what other people say about a person. Then when a person say something back, oh, you heard that, but you didn't hear what she said. Come on, man.
The Washington Post opinion, this is the big one. This is the one that Latitia James, this is what her court case was trying to do. Remember, she has been hunting Trump. She ran on it. And she has called him a racist. She's been doing all this blacks, and Biden, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Exactly.
Opinion, black voter turnout is the key to Trump's 2024 chances. When we sat down for dinner Thursday, I silently gave thanks that Donald Trump is not president of the United States. This is a writer for the Washington Post.
Man, I'm telling you.
Got bad news for you. Watch this. This is a killer. Are black voters leaving the Democrats behind? This is in another article. And this is my favorite. They're talking about a black poll. The change was so remarkable that it almost seemed like a mistake. In a poll of residents in battleground states by the New York Times and Siena College this fall, 22% of black voters said they would support former President Donald Trump over President Biden in a hypothetical 2024 matchup. They have not, a Republican hasn't gotten those numbers since Reagan. Blacks, 22%. For Trump. So even though they've been trying to label him as a racist, label him as ineffective, label him as all that, it doesn't work among normal, common black voters. And to a point that they thought that the poll was a mistake. The numbers were so in his favor. Even when they try to insult Trump, they end up showing that he has more power, more reach, more social credibility. They keep trying to take him apart and knock him down, and he keeps getting stronger. Guys, their tears are going to be so salty on election day, and we're going to be singing. I'm going to dance around the entire house.
Yep, there we go. There you go right there. They've been doing that for the longest, been trying to say that calling the Trump a racist. We all know that was a lie. That was one of the reasons that Biden got voted in, because it was a lie that was put on Donald Trump saying that he was racist. The man was never racist. The man ain't never been racist. But that's a lie they ran with, which to me feel like that would help Joe Biden get up in the White House. But people saying, oh no, there was a mistake. What kind of president say if you got a hard time figuring out if you for me or Trump, then you're not black? Like, come on. And that ain't the only thing he done said. He done said Biden done said a lot of crazy stuff. And we know some of the other stuff that he done said that I'm not going to repeat on here, but we know there's a lot of more stuff that he done said. A lot of black people done woke up. They know who they voting for. They know who should be in office. And that is President Donald Trump. Whether you like it or not, he's going to win. He's winning in the polls right now. You can't stop him. You can keep putting all these lies on him all you want to. Keep putting all the lies on him you want to, because that's what y'all going to keep trying to do. Trying to lie on him to see if you can get him off the ballot. See if you can try to get him out of the race so he can't win. Because why? Because you see that he's winning in all the polls, and Biden is just sinking down under. And that right there is just the way it is, whether you like it or not. Trump 2024. Just what it is. But like I said, thank you all for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.